Dr. Lewis with Spinal Health and Nutrition. Today, we're going to talk about high cholesterol, aka bad cholesterol. All right, let's talk about what it is. What is high cholesterol? High cholesterol is when the LDL, which stands for low density lipoprotein, when that LDL number elevates sky high, okay? The LDL is the bad cholesterol. That's the cholesterol that builds up along the walls of our arteries. It's like plaque that sticks to the walls of the arteries, okay? When that happens, that will lead to heart disease, strokes, heart attacks, okay? So we want to address that. We're going to talk about some things that can elevate the cholesterol levels. I'm going to give you all some simple solutions that will help reduce the cholesterol. I know some of y'all who have high cholesterol, you tried extensive amounts of cardiovascular activities, different diets, and you notice that your cholesterol numbers are not going down and you do not want to be put on medications, okay? So I'm going to give you some very simple things to try. And you give it time, you will notice a difference. Not only that, you'll notice a difference in your cholesterol levels, you will notice a difference in your energy, you will notice a difference in your skin tone, you will notice a difference in your blood pressure, and also your weight. Your weight will go down, okay? So I'm gonna give you some very simple things, all right? So how to know if you have high cholesterol? What number should you be looking for to indicate a borderline cholesterol level or a high cholesterol level, okay? If your total cholesterol, which is the sum of your LDL, remember it's low density lipoprotein, or your HDL, high density lipoprotein, that's the good cholesterol. That's the cholesterol that our body needs, okay? If the sum of that is 200 or higher, okay? If it's between 200 or 239, that's considered borderline, all right? So we really got to watch it, and we're really going to have to start taking some steps to reduce it as soon as possible. If it's 240 or above, that is high cholesterol. So we really want to start getting yourselves on a very specific plan to help reduce that, all right? Now, these methods I'm going to give you, you can't just utilize those methods and don't put in the work. You still want to exercise, you still want to stay active, but you have to balance that with using the right amount of solution for that, okay? Now, let's identify the bad oils that are high in saturated fat. It's a saturated fat that increases the LDLs in our bodies, all right? Now, let's look at that oil. Just like the oil in your car, if you put the wrong oil in your car, it's not going to function right, okay? Or our body is like our cars. If we ingest the wrong oil in our bodies, we're not going to function right. Things are going to go wrong. Our heart, our arteries, our level of energy, the weight gets out of control. So we have to put the right oil in there. So I'm going to give you all the right oil to use to help reduce this problem. All right. So what are the bad oils that we have to watch out for? We have palm oil, palm kernel oil, coconut oil, vegetable oil. We have to avoid that. We see that more often. Corn oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, soy oil, sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, rice bran oil. We have to avoid those. So you find yourself going to the grocery aisle, even if it says it's healthy, it's in the healthy section, please read the ingredients. If you see any of these types of oils in your snacks or in the processed foods that you are planning on to ingest, you must avoid that, okay? The one that we use more often is the corn oil. The corn oil is high in saturated fats. It is high in omega-6s. It has a high amount, 52% of omega-6, only 1% of omega-3, okay? It's the omega-6 that give us problems. It's the omega-6 that damages the heart and blood vessels, okay? If you also have conditions like arthritis on your joints, that can also cause your arthritic conditions to flare up, all right? and it can also increase your blood pressure. All right. So you have to avoid that type of oil because it has a high percentage of omega-6. This is the type of oil that we see more often at fast food restaurants because it can withstand a temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. All right. So that's why most people use this oil when they're deep frying foods. That's the type of oil that we see more often. And we have to avoid that because it's high in saturated fats. And it's the omega-6 that can create some damage. Okay. So what are the best oils for high cholesterol? All right. The best oils are, I have two of mine. We have olive oil, we have avocado oil. Now, the avocado oil, most people don't buy that because of the price. So the good way to make some adjustments with that is to pretty much, you may want to blend some avocados and it's going to convert into oil. But the one I'm going to put more emphasis on is the olive oil, okay? Olive oil has a high amount of this ingredient called polyphenols, and polyphenols is the main ingredient that will help reduce the LDLs and also increase the HDL. Now, here's the tricky part about olive oil. I know we go to the grocery stores and walk down the aisle, we see all these different olive oils. You're saying to yourself, okay, which one should I get? All right, I'm going to tell you. But here's the thing about it. We don't want to just pick up just any olive oil that we see on the shelf. Why? Because some of those olive oils are not cold pressed. They don't have the sufficient amount of polyphenols in there, okay? Because it's on the shelf for long periods of time, it's being exposed to light, air. Instead of being cold pressed, it's heated pressed. When it's being processed through heat, it loses all of its raw ingredients. So one of the best ones I want to give you all to look into is called the California virgin olive oil, okay? This particular olive oil is cold pressed. It has all the raw ingredients that we need, okay? It has a significant amount of polyphenols to once again help reduce the LDLs and increase the HDLs, okay? It's the polyphenols, all right, that not only reduce the cholesterol levels, but it also reduces the blood pressure. It also gives us the youthful energy that we need. It helps reduce weight loss, okay? And it has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant components to help fight off free radicals. All right, so now I know you're saying to yourself, okay, so if I find this California extra virgin olive oil, how much should I take? All right, studies have shown that we should take a liter a week. Now that's too much, all right, but I got some good news. There is another particular oil out there where all you have to do is take one tablespoon a day, and trust me, you will see the benefits. There is a doctor, his name is Dr. Gundry. He went out of his way and did his research and found a very highly potent olive oil in Africa, okay? And he put that product together and he has his particular olive oil online. You can look into it. It's called Dr. Gundry's olive oil. He's a good guy, very knowledgeable guy, and he will tell you how to use this olive oil. He will tell you how much you need to take. And this is the particular olive oil that, whereas you only need 1 tablespoon of it. This olive oil has 30%, I believe it's 30 times more polyphenols that you need, okay? It will definitely help reduce your cholesterol levels. It will definitely help you, give you the energy that you need. It will cause you to have more healthier skin. If you look up his olive oil and read the reviews, you'll be impressed with some of the good reviews that you see. I'm going to show you to this in a second. Here it is right here, okay? This is his olive oil right here. It's called Dr. Gundry polyphenol rich all of them. Look into this. You can put this on your salad. You can cook with it. All you need is 1 tablespoon of this a day, and you would definitely see the results that you need. Okay. Now you may be saying to yourself, I don't like the oily taste. Okay. So if you don't want to take any particular oils at all because you don't like the oily type of consistency on your tongue, another alternative you can try is black seed bitters. Okay. All you need is 2 capfuls of the black seed bitters. You can take it in a day. You can also take it again in the evening, and that will definitely help reduce the cholesterol issues that you may be having. I'm Dr. Lewis. Please subscribe and share our YouTube channel. And remember, your health is your greatest investment.